Hi there, welcome to today's video. I'm Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoyed this video and consider subscribing and consider joining our Facebook group, Vivo Vintage Designs, where you can post your versions of the paintings and techniques learned on this channel. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get started. So today I wanted to share with you what I do with the leftover paint on my palette. I have some really pretty colors on my palette. These are my Mei Liang paints. I used these colors in a previous painting and I really liked them a lot. I hardly ever clean my palettes. I reuse the paint. It's very easy. All you have to do is wet it and it reactivates and you can use it. So today I'm going to create this small painting. It's going to be floral. At first I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I knew that I wanted a blue background. I liked the shades of blue that I had on my palette, so I knew that I wanted to use them. And you'll notice that throughout this painting, I'm mixing the colors that are on my palette to create new colors. And watercolor is expensive, and using what you have on your palette is a really great way to save a few bucks. So you can see that first I wet down the background and then I dropped in those different shades of blue. And then I decided that I wanted to make a vase with some roses in it. My daughter gave me roses the other day and they were so pretty. So that was the inspiration for this painting. I'm using a really tiny brush and I'm creating C curves. And they get a little bit longer and a little bit wider as I go out. Once I have those C curves down and I'm happy with the look, I'm taking a clean, damp brush and I'm running it along those outer petals to soften and broaden them. And then you can even drop a little bit of a heavier consistency in the center of some of the petals to get more depth to that center. So I'm going to go ahead and create some more of these roses. You can see here I'm dropping in a little more concentrated color, then using the clean damp brush to soften some of the outer petals. While you watch me paint this, I will remind you that all the products used are linked in the description box and pinned in the comment section. One of the questions that I get asked most often is about the products that I use and where they can find the list. They don't make finding that description box very easy. So I thought that if I pinned it in the comment section, it would make it easier for you to find. But if you ever have any questions, just let me know. I'll always get back to you. Also, please consider joining our Facebook group, Vivo Vintage Design Tutorials, where you can post your versions of the paintings and techniques learned on this channel. I love to see my viewers' versions of the paintings. It's really fun. You can share them in the group. And we have a wonderful group of members that are incredibly supportive and very kind. It's a wonderful and safe environment. So I hope you consider joining us. So you can see here that I have painted in the foliage or the greenery for this little painting, and I used a combination of all the different greens, and I even added some blue in there as well, and even brown. So that's the wonderful thing about using the leftover paints that you have on your palette. You can come up with such beautiful combinations of colors. And you saw just a moment ago that I used the flat brush to create the rim for my vase. And now I'm using a combination of the different blues. I'm adding a little bit of purple in there also to create the vase. Now I can see that the vase is not defined enough because the background is blue also. So using the tip of the brush, I'm just creating a deeper value of color around the edges so that the vase does stand out a little bit more. And then I'll fiddle with the center of the vase until I'm satisfied. Now I want to create a shadow. So I'm going to put down my color. Notice that I'm not touching the bottom of the vase because that's still a little bit wet. Once I'm happy with the shape of the shadow, I'm going to use a clean damp brush and I'm going to run it along the edge of that shadow to soften it up a little bit. Then I'm going to add a little bit more here and there wherever I think I need something, and I'm still thinking that this vase doesn't show up enough, so I'm going to add a few darker lines and then use a clean damp brush to soften them up a little bit, and this painting will be finished. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you consider not cleaning your palette and using your leftover paints to create other beautiful paintings. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your interaction with my channel is so helpful. It's a great way to show your support, and I really do appreciate it. All right, everyone. I will see you in the next one. Bye.